Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's edition of the news. First, a look at the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses Indian community in Abuja, says India has embarked on new journey and goal is to build Viksit Bharat. Chief Minister Conrad K Sangma inaugurates the 4th edition of the Shillong Literary Festival at Wards Lake. Renowned author Vikram Seth emphasized that one of India's greatest strengths is freedom of expression. National People's Party withdraws its support from N. Biren Singh-led government in Manipur. And Jyoti Surekha Vinam clinches gold medal in the women's archery compound event at GT Open. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that India has stepped out of its comfort zone, embracing innovation and creating new pathways for progress, which have become hallmark of its identity. Addressing the Indian diaspora in Nigerian capital Abuja, Modi said that India has embarked on a new journey and the goal is to build a Viksit Bharat. Highlighting the achievements of his government, the Prime Minister said that India has more than 1.5 lakh registered startups. He said that the last decade, more than 100 unicorns have been built, which is proof of the success of India's startup culture. The 4th edition of Shillong Literary Festival began at the picturesque Wards Lake today. The festival was inaugurated by Chief Minister Conrad K Sangma and was attended by Tourism Minister Paul Lyngdoh, renowned poet and novelist Vikram Seth, and acclaimed author Shobha De. The event marked the beginning of a celebration that showcases the rich literary and cultural heritage of Meghalaya. In his address, Chief Minister Conrad K Sangma said that the main objective of the literary festival is to bring our writers together and provide them a platform in the form of a literary festival, which would encourage them to share their work.
Ever think that I'm not that good? Please give it a shot. Go ahead with what you believe and what you feel for. And I'm sure that this particular festival will give you that platform to really explore those opportunities that you and the passion that you have. So with these words, wishing you all the very best, thanking all our writers who have come here today and the organizing committee for a wonderful program. Thank you very much.
While attending the 4th edition of the Shillong Literary Festival, renowned author Vikram Seth emphasized that one of India's greatest strengths is its citizens' freedom of expression. He noted that people do not wish to see growing pressure being imposed on writers, educational institutions or other spheres. As such, constraints could hinder the nation's democratic spirit. Seth also advised the youth to take interest in writing and reading books.
Well, one of the great things about our country, as opposed to, say, China or Russia and so on, is that we're free to express ourselves. And we do not want a situation where more and more pressure is put not only on writers, not only on educational institutions, on cultural institutions, on journalists, or upon journalists through the owners of the media houses to not speak their minds. We are free individual citizens and we must remain so.
The National People's Party NPP National President Conrad K Sangma informed that the party has withdrawn its support from the N. Biren Singh-led government in Manipur while continuing its alliance with the BJP-led National Democratic Alliance NDA at the centre. The NPP, the second largest ally in the BJP-led state government with 7 MLAs, decided to step away from the ruling coalition in Manipur. The decision was taken in the light of the government's failure to restore normalcy in the states, reflecting the party's deep concern over the prevailing situation.
We have withdrawn our support to the Biren Singh-led government. So it is very specific to him, to the individual. If we see that there's a change in the leadership, and if we see that there's a positive step forward, and if we see that there is a plan to move forward to find resolution, and we can constructively cooperate and contribute to ensuring that the peace and the normalcy will return, then we're happy to be working. But we'll see the situation. It's difficult to say right now. So specifically saying it's right now it's the Biren Singh-led government, which we strongly feel our party leaders, our MLAs from Manipur, our state committee from Manipur strongly feels that we as a party have lost confidence.
A delegation of BJP led by Cabinet Minister A.L. Hek and other party leaders today visited Nehu and took stock of the situation. Cabinet Minister A.L. Hek today said that the situation is going from bad to worse in the university. The delegation also held discussion with the professors and agitating students, informing that a delegation from the Ministry of Education is already here and inquiring into the matter. He said that the fact-finding team would have a detailed discussion into the situation.
So we have seen the situation there from bad to worse. It is completely deteriorated now. So these people also want to resolve the problem that we are facing at this time. So we said that we only can convey your message to the central leadership, to the Honorable Education Minister at Delhi, and also to our National President of the BJP, Shri J.P. Nadda ji, to send a copy. The situation is very, very from bad to worse.
The 14 clans of Raid Marngar under the Millen's aimship yesterday observed the sacred and renowned traditional ritual Shad Luki. This ritual serves as an offering of gratitude and prayer for the prosperity of all four seasons, ensuring bountiful harvests, good health and protection from calamities. The Shad Luki ceremony, celebrated every 5 years in the rice harvesting month of November, is performed by representatives from the 14 clans of Raid Marngar, each contributing their distinct roles and rituals. The event attended by several dignitaries, including Hamar Thankyo, Judge of the Meghalaya High Court, Meral Bonds Aim, MLA of Nongpo, Balajade Rani, MDC, Payam Ainam Manik's Aim, Chief of Hima Milem, along with clan elders, priests and other community leaders. The newly launched Aayushman via Vandana card has achieved a significant milestone by enrolling more than 10 lakh senior citizens aged 70 and above. This card enables elderly citizens to access free healthcare benefits under the Aayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana ABPMJ. The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare said that this milestone was achieved within 3 weeks of its launch by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the 29th of October. Nearly 4 lakh of the enrolments under the Aayushman via Vandana card have been made by women. Union Minister for Finance and Corporate Affairs Nirmala Sitharaman today hailed the State Bank of India for their unmatched growth story. Speaking at the centenary celebration of Mumbai main branch building of the SBI in Mumbai, The finance minister recounted that 3 presidency banks that were amalgamated together to make the Imperial Bank of India, which at present has become the SBI, had 250 branches in the 1920s, and today the SBI has over 22,500 branches, 65,000 ATMs, 85,000 banking correspondents and over 50 crore customers. She also noted that the SBI is the only bank in India listed in the Fortune 500.
Indeed, itself has grown to becoming 22,500 branches, and I understand another 500 branches are going to be opened in this year, financial year 25. So 23,000 branches today, 65,000 ATMs, 85,000 banking correspondents, deposits are 24%, 22.4%, advances are 19%, 50 crore plus customers.
A divisional level Dhan Adalat was held on the 29th November in the office of the Senior Superintendent of Post Offices, Meghalaya Division, Shillong. The Dhan Adalat will entertain grievances pertaining to postal services for its redressal. Written complaints can be sent through ordinary post or speed post addressed to the Senior Superintendent of Post Offices, Meghalaya Division, and the complaint should be sent on or before the 28th of November 2024. In archery, reigning Asian Games champion Jyoti Surekha Vinam clinched the gold medal in the women's compound event at the GT Open in Luxembourg. Competing in the GT Open for the first time, Jyoti played brilliantly throughout the tournament and secured the title with a 147-145 win against Sarah Preels of Belgium yesterday. Meanwhile, in the men's compound event, Abhishek bagged the silver medal. And now, here is the weather report. The minimum temperature recorded was 9.5 degrees Celsius, while the maximum temperature was 20.6 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 60%, while in the evening it stood at 62%. The forecast: dry weather is likely at most places. Shallow to moderate fog is likely at isolated places. And before we conclude, a look at the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses Indian community in Abuja, says India has embarked on new journey and goal is to build Viksit Bharat. Chief Minister Conrad K Sangma inaugurates the 4th edition of the Shillong Literary Festival at Wards Lake. Renowned author Vikram Seth emphasized that one of India's greatest strengths is freedom of expression. National People's Party withdraws its support from the Biren Singh-led government in Manipur. And Jyoti Surekha Vinam clinches gold medal in the women's archery compound event at GT Open. And that's a wrap of today's edition of the news. Thank you very much for joining us, and from all of us here, it's wishing you good night.